Summer flooding, now winter flooding. Whitesboro homeowners want a permanent fix, and they're calling on the governor for help with this. News Channel 2's Johnny Caldwell was at the governor's press conference today in Whitesboro, and she also talked with that homeowner.
When you have repeated heartbreak and damage and loss of belongings, financial loss to the same people over and over and over again, and it continues to get worse, you need to do something.
Whitesboro residents are searching for answers to the ongoing issue of the Sequoia Creek flooding. Governor Andrew Cuomo says while temporary fixes are being put in place, he wants to find a long-term solution to the problem.
We've put in the culverts on one side of the bridge, 5 of them, and that has made the situation better than in the past. I believe the real resolution is CSX has to put a new bridge in that location.
We saw the problem coming. We have heavy equipment here. It broke up the ice. The water is receding.
But that's not enough for Whitesboro residents who say they've heard it all before.
We appreciate his visit. He's been here twice recently for this issue. The lieutenant governor has been here, but they haven't really said anything new or anything that we or the residents don't know.
Patrick O'Connor is a Whitesboro resident and former mayor of the village. After dealing with flooding for years, he says he's anxious for the state to find a solution.
The flood that happened last summer, unfortunately, I had 4.5 feet in my basement. So not just as a former elected official, I understand what these people are going through as a resident. And that's really what the big issue is. So enough is enough. He said enough is enough. Now he needs to put his money where his mouth is.
Governor Cuomo says CSX is not cooperating with the state to find a permanent solution. He says the state could take legal action against the company.
He made the comment that litigation would be considered. So it's not something that we just want to hear. Don't come back to Whitesboro for lip service.
In Whitesboro, Johnny Caldwell, News Channel 2.
Either way, he's getting the information out there in Whitesboro, and like Jeanne has been reporting, Cuomo outlined a number of temporary solutions to the flooding issues in Whitesboro. He called out CSX as well. He says a long-term fix would be for CSX to replace its bridge over the Sequoia Creek. He says it should be raised to stop it from blocking the water flow.
This has been recurring. It's been recurring for a long period of time. You're right, a lawsuit is always the last option. I am not a litigious person, and normally you expect good faith, and you expect cooperation and reasonableness by the other side. There has been none of the above by CSX.
Cuomo says that if CSX isn't willing to commit to action, the state will file a lawsuit. By the way, we did reach out to CSX, and they sent out this statement right here, and I'm quoting. CSX is aware of the concerns about flooding in Whitesboro, and we have been coordinating with the state of New York and will continue to cooperate as they work to find a possible solution.